Hi guys, welcome to your bi-weeklies from June 15th to the end of the month, June 30th. There is really not much to announce other than the Facebook contest still goes on. You have another 2 weeks for joining, liking, subscribing. This is all bringing you one entry toward possibly winning a 20-minute reading with me. Every month I give 3 20-minute readings. So take an opportunity. Also on Facebook I kind of sort of teach tarot in a very kind of light way, and I'm starting as a few days ago sort of like a play, and I want you to try to figure out what cards would mean. So I invite you to participate. Special actually the prices will go up, so take advantage of it, but in particular relationship and X readings is on special for $50. So check it out on my website www.cattarot.ca. And guys, make sure that you check your sun sign, which is basically the date when you were born, but also check your moon sign, your Venus sign. For the other person that you're checking, check their Mars sign, and you can get it from any of the free websites, and I'm going to put in the description where you can get it as well. So that way Mars sign is defining how they are seeking the partner, what is that actually they really want. Venus sign is denoting what you really need. So sometimes want and need are not the same. Your sun sign is like what you're programmed to do on this life, in this life basically time. And your ascendant is also really cool. This is really the mask we wear, and this is like what usually people interact. It's almost like that shield around you. So check all these elements because that's going to give you the full picture. And I think that's it. So let's jump into your bi-weeklies. Hi Capricorn, welcome to your bi-weeklies. This is running from June 15th to end of June to June 30th. So let's see what's in store for you, Capris. And again, this is a general reading. It might apply to you just in bits and pieces. It could be everything. So I really hope that you actually give me in your comments really how it relates to you. And also give me your thumbs up or thumbs down. Please subscribe. That kind of like comes in your inbox and you're being notified on your phone as soon as the reading is released. And yeah, contact me for a private reading at www.cattarot.ca. Alright, Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. And let's see, this one, Capricorn, June 15th to June 30th. Capricorn, June 15th to June 30th. Let's see what is in for Capricorn for this interval of time. Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. Capricorns, new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Lovely. Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. We only have more than one. Then we have attraction. Your romantic love. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Don't be coy, Capricorn. Voila, soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. So, who is brewing, Capricorn? And what is on the bottom of this deck? Oh, building something in a nice and consistent earthy way. That's what you like, Capricorns. So let's see. We are starting with passion. We are starting with, okay, what is possible? You're starting with fire. What is crossing it? Well, there is some feeling of instability. There is some feeling of not being in charge, not really being an emperor. What is in the root? Kind of like you're feeling a little bit burnt out. You are kind of, too many things are happening to you. Knave of Pentacles, you are building yourself really slowly, really slowly. It's kind of like one step at a time. Well, there is this soulmate reversed. So this is like crowning you. Like, I mean, do you have a soulmate in mind that you're not charging toward, or did somebody just slip through your fingers? You're like thinking of the past. Like when this card comes out, it's always talking about long time ago. Past partner, ex-relationship, being kind of like still thinking about lovely times. This really goes back to high school, to your like formative years. It might not be exactly a person. It could be just the feeling that you capture at this time, that you're still lingering on, you're still thinking about it. And this is like really happening, and it's coming back to you, and it's obviously related to the soulmate because both of them are cups. So how you're feeling? Queen of Wands. You want somebody fiery. You want somebody who is go person. You want somebody who you're putting on a pedestal. This is like really good dating energy. This is something who gets things done. And this is like the environment, Seven of Cups. Like they're telling you it's time to kind of choose. But it also could mean that they're telling you that maybe you live in a fantasy world. And Knight of Wands, reverse. So you're charging, and then you're not charging. This is also kind of like a fear. This is fear that things will not progress. This is fear that things are not permanent. Wands are like, pentacles are really permanent. Fire is kind of like in a moment. It's kind of heat of the moment. So it could be that you don't want something that is just like very fickle, and hence, you know, this is the fantasy world, and that's why maybe you're experiencing things inside. Feeling left in the cold. And let's see, because usually the outcome can be changed. It is depending on your attitude and your actions. So let's see. Let's go into this deeper. Knave of Pentacles. So what has happened in the past? Something has been burdening you. There were like either secrets or too many things that you had to handle. It was the ending. 10 is the ending and the beginning in 1. So certain things ended and everything fell on your back. And now you had to figure out how to deal with that. Like there were some kind of deceptions and secrets. Kind of like, you see, this also can talk about secrets. There is something happening. It's kind of interesting, the moon card in itself, right? Because the moon itself is talking about unknown. It's like you don't really know what's happening when you're in the dark, when you're alone, right? So these are like pearly gates that are shown over here, and like everybody's wondering if their perception is right. So it's basically talking about illusion. It's talking about that current like basically situation is not necessarily a reflection of the truth of what is really going on, and that great opportunities can be seen or maybe cannot be seen yet, that they may be kind of hiding somewhere in the shadows and waiting for the perfect time. Or maybe you, Capricorn, were waiting for the perfect time to reveal yourself, and maybe you are holding these secrets inside. So you're going from the moon to the sun reversed, right? This is definitely being kind of burned. Like it's kind of lots of energy, and looks like this carrying the burden is like really what is kind of collapsing you. To some extent, you're a little bit defensive. Like in 7 of Wands is also a card of fight. It's card of independence. It's card of personal best. It's card of going the distance. Somebody feeling unstoppable, right? So this kitty cat that is like so weak. It's like at the finishing line, in spite of all these defenses that basically is happening here. So it is somebody who is being challenged, somebody who actually doesn't want to compromise, somebody who really wants things to happen on their own terms. And it is like kind of like difficult because to some extent there is like this big opposition that is kind of like burning your energy out. And yet you're saying, you know what, I'm planning. You have accomplished partial goal and you want to see it happening. It's coming together, but it's still kind of like making a decision over something. So, Knave of Wands. Charging ahead. Passion. Moving on. Like figuring out that the future has to be better. Like this is a spiritual force, is being guided. It is time to move on, and you'll move on with passion. You know, something has happened that nobody wants. It could be the 3-person kind of issue. It could be that there are additional things on your mind, because this is highly intellectual process. But it's time to move on. It's time to kind of look at it from the other shore. So you're still not there, but you're striving there, and you're hoping to get this stability. You're hoping to get control of yourself again. See, you're very impatient. You really want to get there, because usually this is your card, Pentacles, but now it's like, okay, certain things that I did not work out, and I want them to work out, and I'm committed now to working out. So this is really kind of almost like feeling, you know, when you sleep, and it feels great while you sleep because you need to know that you have to recharge your batteries, and then you wake up and it's 11 o'clock. It's like, oh my God, I just wasted the entire day, and all of a sudden you just charge out. So this is kind of the feeling here. And look, you have 8 of Swords, which in the upright position is like feeling stuck, not knowing how to go, not knowing what to do, and not knowing what to say, not knowing even if you're free to do or say anything. So here it's kind of like opening up, realizing actually it's not as bad as I thought. So what is about this soulmate? What is about these things not being spoken up, right? So I mean, because 2 of Cups reversed can talk about bad impression. It could talk about, again, about the past, about some partnership that is not fulfilled. This is something like there is like soulmate and union, or soulmate or love relationship that is finished, and it's anxiety kind of written. Like, so I see 9 of Swords is like that card when everything, you feel like everything is coming at you, right? So here, like, you have a moment of kind of seeing that little kind of exit and clarity, but here it is like negativity, maybe feeling that you cannot reach this, maybe hoping for it, maybe you had somebody that you lost, maybe there is somebody that you want, and hence there is like this call to faith that you need to kind of like believe in possibility. This is shifting. This you need to shift any negative self-talk to positive self-talk, and this is kind of like being gentle, because these 3 cards are kind of like really harsh. Like, look, this is like Cups, Wands, and Swords. 3 different elements coming at you. Imagine, like, it's not only a storm, but also you slipped on a banana peel, and also there is fire at your house. So this is kind of a situation, right? Kind of, here is the understanding. Look, guys, you're Capricorn. The earth is missing here. You're missing. You're missing to bring this presence. You're missing to bring this belief in who you are, and to ground yourself, to trust that, look, you're human. You're human. That's just so much you can do. So here you go. This is your escape place. This is where you feel comfort in good old times. And maybe somebody from your childhood, maybe somebody you were in love with, or you still are in love with. And there is a third party. So like, they're all emotional, and it was like interference, or is interference, or you're daydreaming about somebody, but there is a third party here that is stopping you. This is like all very emotional, really coming up really in your chart. And this is either you're becoming this Queen of Wands, passionate, charging forward, life of the party. She's like really organizer and person who kind of likes to party, right? Person who you really want to hang around with because this gives you extra boost of energy. This is also talking about being open to collaborations. This can be somebody who is an artist, who is definitely, you know, a soul connection as well. So it's kind of allowing yourself to feel passionate. This is really not your element, your earth element, and this is fire element. So I think to bridge these two elements, it's like understanding that you're capable of strong friendship, that you are capable of possibly strong friendship inspiring you and allowing this to happen. This black kitty means that there are like still certain things you're not going to reveal. There are things that are hidden. So look at this, 9 of Pentacles. That can mean a few things. Either that you're a little bit self-absorbed, or that you don't want to be single, or that financially you want to be more stable than you are. Yeah. And this can again means the same thing, like building a friendship, building new prosperity. This is talking about abundance. It's talking about, look, you're going from 9 of Pentacles to 1. So one phase is finishing and the start of a new phase. And you want to kind of like find like this fire in the belly. And it's kind of like really important for you. And so let's see what it's like with this living in this fantasy world. Yeah, you're knocking this off. You're coming back to being Capricorn. You want to move. This is your test. Moving slow. Like really this goat, this Capricorn here is not moving really quickly. It's moving slow, but it's moving steady. And it's going to get when he wants to get. So it's kind of moving from illusion to practicality. You see cutting through. Kind of like cutting through fog. And this is like in your environment where you will feel supported that, you know, it is time to move on, because it looks like this is the flavor that they have. Like there is something that was brewing in the past and now all of a sudden there is like stirred, but there's like this big whoosh. But you still have hesitancy over somebody not really coming through for you and then coming through. So you go back and forth, like is he or she not coming through, and then is the King of Wands coming through. So now you have a Queen of Wands and King of Wands. I think, guys, you are coming, you are getting together with someone, and it's going to be very sensual, very fiery. But it's a big debate for you. Do I want to go? I don't want to go. And yet you really want to manifest this. The Magician really talks about manifestation and kind of creating something new and spiritual and really important. Now, I don't know why is in the cards this 5 of Pentacles. Like, so that kind of maybe can relate to 9 of Pentacles. So there is like this feeling of being shunned. Like these two are passing this church and not getting in. Yeah, look at this Tower. And feeling sneaky. So whatever you're doing, you're not feeling comfortable with what you're doing. There is this issue of, is this right what I'm doing? There is like sort of like this pending almost doom about that. Feeling that it can cause this Tower, the turmoil. Because 16 card, 1 and 6 is 7, and this is 7, and 7s are really unstable, so it's 5. So you have like this, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? This is like the high instability. But keep in mind that you have new love attraction. Keep an open mind, heart-to-heart conversation, which kind of can remedy this turbulence. So it is important to talk in this time. And a soulmate. And soulmate is obviously showing up here. It could be somebody from your past. Look, you have 3 aces. Let me clarify certain things over here. start is I want to clarify this anxiety in this soulmate card over here, because it looks like there are two soulmates in this reading. One is from the past, one is from the present. So let's see this one here that is just like still really heavily on your mind, that is causing you this staying up at night and nightmares and anxiety. What is this all about for Capricorns from June 15th to June 30th? Capricorns, June 15th to June 30th. This one wants to go out. Haughtiness. Haughtiness. Scholar, reversed, and waiting. So it is like you're being proud over something. There is a deep thought over something, maybe overthinking things and waiting for things to be resolved. So 9 also has this flavor of waiting, because it's kind of like the last phase of, and then you have to kind of go into the next one. So what is about these secrets here in the past? What is about this burden? What was this all about for Capricorns? What is this? Again, talks about soldier reverse. Again, it's the secrets and being on guard. You want something to be just given to you, served to you. You want some kind of answers. You see, there is a situation when there were 3 people and now there are like none. Or you want a joy on some level, but like you don't know how to get there. The situation you have been in seems to be kind of burdensome. Okay, what else I want? Yeah, I want to see these cards. What is the 6 of Cups over here? What is this nostalgia connected to for Capricorns? Constancy, actually. Something that was working, but it just vanished. Constancy. Something that is not being built. Oh, are the 2 cards? Or no, it is 1. Give me reunion. Somebody you split with that you wanted to reunite with, but you didn't. Yeah, and something that, you know, you feel the deal was not right. The Merchant talks about negotiation, right? So something happened. This kind of had a promise of being a good thing, like right, Constance in Merchant. You want continuation in business, but something got stalled and something didn't take off. So it is what is Ace of Chalices here. What is Ace of Chalices here for Capricorn for June 15th to June 30th? So give me one more. We have Letter reversed, we have Enemy reversed, and we have Old Woman reversed. So the love is poured over somebody. Like this can be a partner or ex-partner, and communication or lack of communication and not being wise about this, which kind of like would kind of confirm this 3, or feeling. Okay, let's see what is this 3 of Cups reversed here to be more clear on this. 3 of Cups reversed. What is this all about? 3 of Cups. Child, young woman, and wife. Not sure. You guys tell me what it is. This could be a partner with a child, with a girl child. Something new with this partner, or something didn't happen with this partner because that partner was an enemy, or it was the outsider. So like Old Woman reverse, so something unwise happened, communication didn't happen. This is kind of like really complex. I would love to know your input. So Let's see, what is this new beginning? What is this like that you're charging toward, Capricorns? What is this new beginning? Look, you have that enemy here too. There is somebody, I see, like that kind of would make a couple. There is somebody, you see, surprise reverse is like this 9 reverse. Like there is like feeling, a little feeling of inadequacy, or a little kind of financial struggle, that money is not necessarily your friend, and that's why you really want to get a new start, maybe in a new direction. So let's see what you'll be cutting through, what kind of truths you want to find. Widower, a melancholy, and doctor. So cutting off, I don't know, maybe some of you had a recent loss. Other of you maybe ended up relationship and now you're dealing with that and you're feeling depressed and healing. So what is this partner? Because I've kind of seen that you guys are getting together with someone. Who is this King of Wands? And what kind of magic is being created out of it? Interesting. You have loyal, faithfulness reversed, and then you have journey reversed, but yet you have the room. So there was some kind of lack of faithfulness, and it's the journey that didn't take with this person, but you have been intimate. And this person feels really close to you, or you feel close to this person. It's kind of weird. It's probably connected to that past. It's kind of interesting because this kind of, I see, is reunion. The reunion was here reversed. It sort of like was not happening because of some kind of inconsistency, or something was not building. And yet here is showing there is like still kind of that really close, intimate feeling. But the journey is still not starting here. And we see that here, like somebody is like, you Capricorns are still looking in fear, and you might be having a really events that shake everything up, which can be like almost like that aha moment when you go, oh, that's why it was. It looks like lots of things need to be cleared over here. There are pentacles, there's major arcana, there are swords. So let's clarify that as well. Yeah, look at that. It's the end of something. The end of relationship, the end of marriage. Maybe you ended the relationship, maybe you feel exposed, maybe you feel, you wonder how it's going to happen, how the chips will fall. You may be scared about being fortunate, but fortune is upright, so that's really good, and that's why it's connected to soulmate. So here it shows like I really don't talking about it, kind of grabbing things and kind of like maybe running away, but it's asking of you to keep an open mind and kind of to have this heart-to-heart conversations. So Capricorns, please give me your opinions and give me your input. I really love to hear your comments. Also, please subscribe, like, and share this video. It means a lot to me. And also, if you haven't joined Facebook, please do. And I'm kind of having the mini tarot, basically tutorials there from time to time, so it's kind of like cool thing to learn. Thanks very much. I would love to know what is this all about. All the best, Capricorns. I love you.